Hello and welcome, everyone, one and all, to the final Futureprobe. That is for this year. Okay, hold on. Well, before I get to that, there is someone in the chat that comes on here every week to try to get me to bag on a Star Wars movie, and I gotta kick you. I'm sorry. We've seen it. We get it. Take 10 minutes off and really let it simmer. I'm not going to talk more crap on Star Wars movies. You're not banned. You just took 10 minutes off. But every week, why did I say year? Every week, I'm asked to make fun of the same Star Wars stuff. We're not going to do it. Okay. The bit is old. I can say end the bit. You can't. That's another kick, unfortunately, but I can say it because we're in my house. Anyway, welcome everybody. Trying to stay warm here. I got the heater going. The studio is very cold. I got the heater going up here. I got a hot cup of coffee, and I thought we would talk about. It's the year in review show. This is 2020. And yeah, I realized I'm probably not a week from tonight. The timing, there's no way to do another Futureprobe. Not possible. Because a week from tonight is Christmas Eve. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming on Christmas Eve. Are you kidding me? I'm waiting for Santa. A week from that, New Year's Eve. You think I'm going to be streaming on New Year's Eve? No, I'm going to be popping bottles and smooching on someone, obviously, in a crowded ass party. So that, that goes without saying, obviously. Because 2020 will be over, so all the perils and pitfalls of that don't matter anymore. Anyway, thank you, Ruben the Casual, for the sub. Do you guys think you'll be in Boston for PAX East 2021 in June? I mean, if it's safe to do it, I want to do it, but I mean, hard to talk about that right now. Okay. Best figure of the year. That's good. Okay, so anyway, just the other day on Twitter, I did make fun of the fact that I see a lot of best of the year lists put up at the first week of December, and I never really understood that because there's more coming out the rest of the month. Like I could pick best album, but McCartney's got a new album on Friday. There was something else. There was another album coming out. That's coming out. Great examples. And truthfully, most of my favorite movies, I feel like I do this every year. The first week of December, I go, yeah, my favorite movie was fucking Spider-Man or something. And then the best movies come out at the end of the year. Yeah, exactly. And someone's bringing it up in the chat right now. Soul has not come out yet. I love Pixar. Soul has not yet come out. I don't know if that'll be my favorite, but there's still stuff coming out. Maybe not as much this year, but I've always kind of been like, nah. However, realizing that tonight is the last Futureprobe, this is my only shot to do it. So I'm going to do the best and worst of 2020 so far, even though there's only 2 more weeks of it. Just I reserve the right to change it, and I'll do corrections in the next episode. In 2021 or whenever. I might do some streaming between now and the end of the year, but it won't be Futureprobe. This is the official final Futureprobe. Okay. So, where should we start with? Let's do Game of the Year. And, should we do best and worst together? Like best game of the year, worst game of the year? Or should we only do best and then rapid fire the worst? Or you tell me what you want to see. And what would be the, because, we like to keep it positive. But yeah, you tell me. Actually, let's go to the, what do we call this next screen? Let's go to the, the year in review command center. Okay. Guys, first of all, I kind of spoiled the first thing. Best website, Google. I mean, that's hardcore. You guys been on there? You can literally look up anything. Anyway, okay, so this is Okay. Let's start with Game of the Year. This is a gaming place. Alta Vista. Let's look up Alta Vista. Is Alta Vista still around? Let me see here. Oops. I want to exchange this. See if we can get Alta Vista. I don't see. Doesn't look like. Oh, altavista.gov. Oh, that's a town. That's not very exciting. Oh, they've got COVID-19 community resources. That's kind of nice. Yeah. Real quick, the Cyberpunk thing just happened. That was taken off the store, the PS4 store? Now, people have been asking me, does that mean it's not on PS5 either? But there was only a PS4 version, right? So that's what's gone. Right? But it's still on Xbox? Delisted all the way. Okay. Damn, that is truly nuts. Okay. All right, so... Wow, it is really unprecedented. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that with any game that I can remember. I'm telling you, though. I'm telling you. We called that. We had a video at the beginning of the year that said what was going to happen. Oh, man. I'm not saying it's a bad game or fuck those guys or anything like that. But it is funny. I had feelings in my guts. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to click this away for a second. All right. We're going to start with Game of the Year. I kind of already talked about this. And I want to know your guys' thoughts too. No, stop. I'm sorry. All these corporate websites are popping up. I can't think of AAA games that it happened to, but a few 3DS eShop games got pulled because you could use an exploit in them to hack the system. I've heard of stuff like that, but just in terms of the game being bad. Okay. My game of the year, already talked about it, is Animal Crossing. I'll tweet these things out too, if you follow me on there, whatever, but my game of the year was Animal Crossing. I really felt like, this is just me, but I feel like we're on the streak of games all trying to be, when I say deceptive, I don't mean like, oh, you're deceiving me. I don't mean it in like a ethical way or whatever. I mean, every game tried to pull a trick on you this year. Like, I feel like this like want to do this started around Last Jedi. I'm not bringing up. Tell that person in the chat. I'm not bringing up to diss it. I'm not saying any of these are bad. Around then you started to get like, oh look, we kind of dodged what your expectation was going to be, which is cool. I'm always fine with stories doing that, but I felt like the ripple effect of that it hit games. And I feel like every game I played in a row wanted to like trick me. You know what I mean? And again, I don't think any of them are bad on their own. I don't have any problems with The Last of Us 2 story, like the story points in it. I think my complaint with that game was that it didn't, for me, have kind of enough story to fill the 30 hours. That was my only kind of beef with it. But I didn't have any problem with the story in it. But, it was still kind of like, we tricked you. There was a trailer with Joel, but we tricked you, and he's not really in it. And Final Fantasy VII Remake. You thought this was going to be a remake. Oh, guess what? Okay. The fucking Avengers game, sorry if I'm wrecking this for anybody, but it kind of takes characters away right out the gate that, I thought they were going to be involved. That was not to be. Okay. I just felt like there was this ongoing thing with all the big budget games, you know. Not that they were all like that necessarily, but it kept happening, and I just felt like this year, right place, right time, Animal Crossing was there, and it was yeah, Cyberpunk kind of circumvented your expectations too, but Animal Crossing was face value joy. I feel like we needed that this year. It just arrived. I mean, I could go on and on. You know, it was a way to like communicate and have fun with friends, and in a scary time. So I'll never forget that. It really, I'll carry with me forever. So okay, I'm picking that. All right. Worst game I played this year. I'm talking. I mean, I wonder what I should define as worst. Like, is it like, whoa, this game's a piece of shit, or is it like biggest disappointment to what I wanted? You know what I mean? I guess it's kind of. Yeah, a game you actively told people to avoid. Okay, well then that's for sure the Avengers. That was for sure. Not that I ever expected it to be like good, like oh this is gonna rule or anything like that. It was just like I honestly got it because I thought like here's this huge budget game and I don't know kind of who's buying into it, and I don't know who it's really appealing to. They have one of the biggest properties on Earth. Surely with all the resources, they could make something compelling, you know, because I'm not the biggest Marvel guy, but, you know, playing as Iron Man and then the Hulk and then whatever, I'm sure that would be fun. The Hulk is made for video games, as far as I'm concerned. There's a lot of fun Hulk games. But, yeah, this game was a shit souffle and wanted me to buy into some bigger marketing thing. And then kept trying to make. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm the only one complaining about this. I sound like an asshole. But the Kamala Khan character was like took over that game. And I'm just looking to play as like the main Avengers that, you know, you're making them. To me, it's like if you want to go with a comic thing where she's kind of taking the lead and tell honestly, like give her own game. And I think that would be totally cool. But if you want to do like a comic thing, do that. But this game was trying to emulate the movies. Like they look like knockoffs of the movies. But then like you can't like play as them. The whole thing was a fucking ill-thought nightmare. So anyway. Dr. Ryan is saying worst game of 2010 from like a don't play this perspective is The Walking Dead Onslaught. I heard that from a lot of people. That's a bummer. Anyway. I have nothing against the Kamala character at all. It's just I just feel like I didn't know this game was centered around that. I don't know. That just felt very weird. Are we doing the comics or are we doing the movies? Find your path and do that. Anyway. Other games I didn't enjoy, I feel like I really enjoyed playing Final Fantasy VII Remake, but the more time goes on, the more it bums me out for the future of that series. I just don't have a lot of faith in there. It's not like again, it's not like you can't reinvent or like defy expectation or make a commentary on that. I love all that kind of stuff. I just have no faith in that team to like do something interesting at that. It went off into gobbledygook at the end, and I think there's a lot of people thinking like, "Whoa, I can't wait to see where they're going to take this." But I just feel like when has that worked out with Square Enix? Like we just keep waiting for the next thing, and then it's like, oh well, you know, I don't know. They're in a weird spot, and it made me sad. But I still had fun playing it. I did not. But I did not hate that game. I enjoyed that game. It had more of the characters that I love, so it's not like I was like pissed off. The way that it went bummed me out. Okay. So that's game stuff. Is there any other game stuff to talk about? Maybe we should just move on to movies. Let's go. Let's rank some movies. And again, I want to hear from you guys too. Sakurai just said today, who knows how FF7 Remake will end? Did he really say that? Oh, man. Okay. All right, let's talk movie stuff. Did I beat Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition? I did, and I had a great time. I feel weird picking that because, it was a remake, but I did have a blast. I love that game. Thank you, Offline Rocker, for your sub. What's the most average video game you played this year? Most average video game. That's a really good question. I mean, oh man, I'm drawing a blank. I played that Marvel Ultimate Alliance game, but I don't think that was last year. And that, I had a lot of fun with that, but that was very much a video game. It was, it wasn't trying to tell some cinematic story. Okay. Ooh, that was good. I'm gonna set that tweet aside. There was someone nominating tweet of the year. Let's get to everything. Okay. Let's barrel through these. I feel like I'm taking a long time, and I apologize for that. We got stuff to do. Okay. Let's check out what is the movie of the year. My favorite movie of the year is, and I have reasons, so hear me out. My favorite movie of the year was Tenet. I loved this movie, but just like Animal Crossing, it's the circumstances connected to it too. I'm a Christopher Nolan fangirl. I've said that 1,000 times. This is one of like 4 movies that I saw from this year. But I am a sucker for, I'm not even saying like, yo, this is best movie. Oh, this is, truthfully, it's lacking a lot of character. It's kind of cold in that department. There's a lot of things that hold it back from being a really great, classic movie. I am just a sucker for, sometimes the filmmaking takes over for me, where I'm just so in love with like, whoa, we made I'm saying this endearingly, the dumbest concept and ran with it full speed. Yo, this guy, something's wrong with, someone's messing with time stuff, and some of it goes forwards, but some of it goes backwards. Let's take that as seriously as possible. So you got guys like jogging in reverse. I just love a goofy thing taken full seriously, or taken most serious, that's always been my kind of thing. And this movie delivered on that. Interstellar did space travel really well. Inception covered dreams, and it did all those really elegantly. Tenet is kind of goofy to me, but I just love that. I love that it doubles down on it. And I honestly, I think it's a clever idea. I love altering shit with time. I always love those kind of stories. It delivered on that. I love the soundtrack. I love the cinematography. But I think the main reason that I liked it so much, or not the main reason, but the why I think I gave it a little more credit than maybe I would normally, is there was an inherent spookiness attached to it, where it felt like this massive blockbuster made for nobody. If that makes sense, like, here's this big budget, high concept, explosive spy movie altering time and space itself, and it was kind of for nobody. Like, I saw this multiple times at the drive-in, and it just felt like Is anyone even kind of, there's like kind of no one here, and I don't know. It just felt like there was a spookiness attached to it. Like this is for a world that didn't exist. Like this film came from an alternate dimension where it was, and the trailers in front of it. The trailers in front of it were for movies that didn't come out, and I don't know. I think it was the whole experience, and so just like Animal Crossing, right place, right time for me. I picked that. So, worst movie of the year. And by the way, close behind that, I never thought I would say this, was Borat. I mean, I love Sacha Baron Cohen, but I didn't think there'd be a new Borat that would rank that high with me, but I loved it. My least favorite movie. Yeah, Barb and Star. Every time I saw this damn movie or anything else, it was the preview for Barb and Star. Go to Vista Del Mar. Have we still figured out what that movie is? Has anyone figured that out? I ain't hearing anyone talk about it. Worst movie of the year. This shit, Sonic. I'm sorry, but that was a misery. That was abject misery. Sitting through this shit. I'm sorry. I was in pain. I hope kids liked it. Good for them. If kids are digging it, that rules. I wanted to claw my eyes out. And someone in the chat saying, sorry, Tyson. What I'm saying couldn't be more of a compliment to Sonic, or to Sonic. Congrats, Sonic, to Tyson. Tyson should be worshipped. Tyson should be put on a throne and they kiss the ring on his finger. Every gamer should respect Tyson, because this is something, despite everything I'm saying, the way Sonic is in this movie and how fucking gonzo, like ADD kid, the way that he is, Sonic as a character should not have survived this movie. This should have been the thing that made people go, oh man, I am done with Sonic. And despite all that, with Tyson's work, he somehow contained and maintained Sonic's soul to where this movie came out and it didn't, no matter what you thought of it, whether you liked the movie or you hated it, Sonic as a character survived it. Does that make sense? Sonic as a character came out unscathed. I did not leave this movie going, yo, fuck Sonic. It really was. His soul was alive in there. And so I'm happy for that. I didn't think the movie was worthwhile, but Tyson saved Sonic. And for that, we should all be grateful to him, because Sonic is a classic character. And Kurt, I totally agree with you. I already wasn't enjoying the movie, but it really hit home during the animated end credits. When the classic, that was a major epiphany moment, was during the end credits, and you see the classic Sonic sprites going through the most mundane ass locations, a bar, a basement, a restaurant, so that's where our imagination took us on this. That was really the moment where it but Sonic survived, and I actually do have positive feelings about them doing a sequel, because I think they know what people want at this point. I think this was something that they didn't even know would be attracted by the public eye, but it was, and I think now they have an idea to kind of go off of. We'll see. I don't know. I'll see the sequel. Yeah, I'll see the sequel. I'll give them that. I will give them that. Because I think they made good with involving Tyson and all that. Like, I think they did good. But man, I was miserable watching this movie. And I think that was all set. That was just all set before he ever got there. Before there was a real effort put onto it, to try to make it actually good. I think this was something just pawned off on someone. Anyway, but that's just my 2 cents. Okay. All right. So that's movies. Best and worst movie. Music stuff is not that interesting. I feel like if you're not, like me talking about the music, I don't know. I just feel, I always feel like music is kind of personal. And so, like, oh, let me tell you about this album I really liked. You're just sitting there like, yeah, I got it. All right, cool. But let's barge it. Let's try to do it. Oh man, that's actually a really good question. What is my favorite album of this year? I know it is all personal. The stuff that I listened to the most this year was I made my way through the Kiss discography just because I wanted to. I never had. And then Caro Caro Bonito. Oh my God. Caro Caro Bonito was something that rarely happens. There's some bands you listen to and you kind of just keep listening to them. And it's like, okay, well, it's grown on me. And so I guess I like them now. With Caro Caro Bonito, it was like they were already my favorite band. I just didn't know it yet. Like when I played the songs, it was like I already knew them and they were already like in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want to do a music video for them so fucking bad. So if the world goes back to normal, I'm going to put that energy out there. If they ever need a music video, I'll do it for free. And it pisses me off that they toured last year because I only found out about them this year thanks to Bug Snacks. So they better tour again. If they don't tour again, I'm going to KKB. I'm going to kick butts. Anyway, but yeah, they I'm just in love with them. I really am. Okay. Favorite album of the year? I'm going to say, man, that is really tough. Guys, McCartney 3 comes out tomorrow. Actually, it's out in like an hour and a half. So maybe I'll listen to it and get back to you. I'm going to say probably there wasn't much new stuff for me in the way of this, 2020. I'm going to say maybe Gorillaz Song Machine. I mean, I loved a lot of the singles on there. But this wasn't like, wow, my favorite album, but probably that. If I had to pick a new one from this year. That's what I would probably pick. And then what's worst album? Worst album of the year. Worst album of the year. Here we go. I'm going to say probably this Mariachi album. This wasn't good. It's, just a little too much chaos. Too much, okay, slow down the mariachi. Really fast mariachi can hurt someone. And these guys need to calm down. I just think it's just like you gotta quit. Okay. Let's talk favorite TV show of the year. Ah, damn. Again, my favorite show, I don't think it came out this year. This was the year for catching up on stuff, and I did, but I don't think there were any new episodes this year. So I'll say my favorite show I discovered this year. No, not well. I'll get to that show. My favorite show I discovered this year was Succession. That ended, I think, at the end of last year. I don't think there were new ones this year, but this was my favorite show that I discovered. I loved it. Absolutely fantastic character stuff, but you can enjoy it on, I love it because you can enjoy it on a surface level, like, whoa, go crazy drama in this show, but there's really deep character shit that I just they do so effortlessly. They make it seem easy, and it's not. It's really incredibly complex and interesting. I don't know, I love it. Yeah, but the rap that guy does, somebody's quoting in the chat, and that was a cringe beyond belief, but in a good way. Okay, so that's my favorite show I discovered. Favorite show though that actually aired, like my favorite show of 2020. Oh! I also am in the Egypt arc of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. For what that's worth, and I'm really enjoying it. Favorite show this year though, but it's Mandalorian. I mean, that's the only. I think it's the only new show I'm watching now. Yeah, I mean, it's going to pockets of the Star Wars universe that are interesting to me. It's doing its own kind of cowboy story. I am going to say this. I do worry that there is a inherent, like, they're setting a precedent with this show to constantly name drop or bring in cameos from other Star Wars characters. I'm nervous about that because I thought this last week. Now the finale is about to air in a little bit. I haven't seen it yet, obviously, but I thought last week's episode was maybe the best one. Really great character episode. Kind of, in my opinion, had like kind of the soul of what Star Wars is about in terms of the how two sides react to each other and what we do with that and what line you're willing to cross and when and all that kind of stuff. I felt like that was maybe the best episode, and I remember when it was over thinking they didn't cameo or drop any name drops, in there or do anything whatever. So I bet you people are going to say this was a filler episode. And sure enough, I checked Facebook and it's like, kind of a filler episode, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I'm worried that they're attracting the wrong attention. So I am nervous about that, but I still thought it was a good show. The eggs? Oh my God. I just remembered when Grogu, I'm going to call him by his proper name, ate the eggs. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Fuck. Sorry. I don't know who thought that was funny to put that in, but they're gonna be hearing from me. I guarantee you, they'll know my name. And the fact that they thought they could put that in as a gag or he's cute. Fuck you. Those were real eggs. I mean, they're not real eggs like eggs. They're prop eggs for the frog monster. But if you want me to believe in the show, in my mind, they're real eggs. And that little shit is eating them like fucking M&Ms. And I think it's funny that a lot of viewers of Mandalorian claim they're pro-life, but then they'll laugh at the Yoda eat the eggs. I might turn this off. I don't know. Sorry. I didn't mean to get upset. Okay. I'm going to try to continue. Okay. So that was my favorite, probably. Worst show. What's the worst show? What is the worst show I watched this year? See, I only really watch stuff if a billion people recommend it to me. Worst show. Oh, what, dude? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Why did I even hesitate? Westworld season 3. What in the blue fuck happened to this show? And I am someone, I get into this argument all the time. Listen. Season 1 is the most praised season of the show. And I liked it. I enjoyed it. But it was kind of, I thought it was kind of, yeah, get on with it. Like the finale of the season should have been the opener. Like, okay, the robots are gonna go bad. We got it. But I thought the finale of season 1 was really good. You know, like that, but that should have that could have been the whole season right there. Just air that. Pilot was good, and then the finale was good. I thought everything in between was kind of like, yeah, got it. I am someone who liked season 2 way more, and I always hear it wasn't as good as 1, and I don't agree. I think 2 started to go down the rabbit hole with the company running the show, and I thought it was great. And I you know, a lot of people didn't like that it was jumping around in time and it wasn't doing this or that, and I had no issue with that. I really enjoyed season 2. You know, again, not the best show ever, but I thought, like, okay, we're going deep on this world. I really liked that. And then season 3, we're just in the world. Like, they've left Westworld. It's just in the future city. And everything sucks. And they're going somewhere, and they're fighting algorithm. Okay. Yeah, this algorithm sucks. Yeah, okay. So we gotta destroy people. Okay. But then it's like, oh, but maybe we shouldn't destroy people because maybe people are beautiful. Fuck off! Okay. Yeah, I just felt like it got lost in the, like, trying to tell some kind of deep thing. It's like, man, just keep showing me more of this fucking weird company. Show me what's going on with that. You know, I guess they kind of did in this season, but they tried to make what's her name? Gretchen. No, who's the main character's name? Dolores. They tried to make her like Terminator badass. They tried to make it was totally disingenuous thing. It was just a lamer Blade Runner, and I just wish it was more interesting, or as interesting as they thought it was. But then again, maybe, you know, I know they did. The impressive thing I will say about Westworld season 3, a lot of people don't realize that it was, all the post was done in lockdown. People did it at home. Like, they took home crazy computers and did all the CG and stuff like that from home. That's pretty amazing. So they do get props for that. And maybe that derailed production to a degree, you know, and it wasn't as good as they could have been. But, you know, I don't know. Anyway, but it sucked. So that's what we're talking about. Okay, so that's TV. Best figure. Best figure of the year. Ooh. Best figure of the year. You know, I do collect figures. I wonder what is the candidate for best figure of the year? Did I get the $600 Sentinel? Yeah, it wasn't $600, okay? It was gentlemen did not say prices, but no, I don't get it for another year. Figure of the year. Yeah. Okay. This is a tie. Is it the Psycho Rangers? Okay. We did get a box set of the Psycho Rangers. this was kind of the biggest This is not my figure of the year, but this was a milestone. For me, that's something I wanted for 20 years. They finally did it. A box set of the Psycho Rangers. I was really stoked about that. But that's not my figure of the year. My figure of the year is I'm going to have to do it. The SH Figure Arts Great Ape. They made a full-size Uzaru Vegeta, where he became in the Saiyan saga. He becomes a giant ape, and that's not it. They did actual like gigantic figure of it, and that was really, really, really incredibly well done. Honestly, like this was the figure that when I opened it, I was like, like it was really, really incredible. But I want to give them props. I want to give NECA props, the company, the American figure company NECA, because they killed it. And my runner-up, if I can find it, the runner-up for me, this is another figure that I wanted. And they made them, but they never made good ones. But they finally did in 2020, the Super Shredder figure from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, The Secret of the Ooze. This, it wasn't as big as the Great Ape, but they did this scary... As a kid, this thing showing up at the end of that movie was terrifying. And even though the sequel's kind of stupid, they did it with dignity. They went in and said, boom, here's Super Shredder in every terrifying detail. He doesn't look stupid. Like he actually, like they did a really good job. So that's up there for me. And I'm going to give him a shout out too, is another thing I've wanted my whole life are these NECA these Back to the Future figures. Like these were unbelievable. They did a absolutely fantastic job with these. So I gotta hand it to NECA. These guys are incredible. And any day now we're getting Doc Brown. Any day now. We don't know when, but any day now they'll ship. Best figure of the year, Neuro acrylic stand on shop.mega64.com. That's a great point. Guys, if you are watching this and you like the streams that we do, go to shop.mega64.com, pick something up. We do have the Neuro acrylic stand figure. Let's see if that comes up. Yeah, look at that. Who's this? I don't know. Not important. Okay. We did put out sort of a figure. It's an acrylic figure, but it did come out. Pick one up, shop.mega64.com. We also got what else we got? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff. No, but we got a bunch of stuff restocked. From Black Friday or some holiday items still kind of straggling around, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I was kidding. I was joking around about it was a picture of Barbara. That I think this was what we used as the Twitter avatar that day, I believe. Neurofigure was one of your favorite purchases. Hope there'll be more of them. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay. Yeah, Making Money shirt. My design. Go pick that up. When do I get my Sentinel? I think in like a year. Okay. Let's see. We got best figure. Best food. We got to do best food. Is there a plastic film over it? I just looked at mine. It's peeling a bit. Yes, you can peel that off. That's protective. I didn't know that either until mine was the same way. I'm like, oh, are these peeling? No, it's all good. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't do worst figure. Oh, man. Worst figure. Worst figure. The worst figure that I bought. I am going to say Oh. Okay, so I'll say runner-up. Runner-up is that Hasbro started to give us actual Power Rangers monsters, which I've wanted. I mean, good Power Ranger monster figures. Come on. I want that. And then they didn't paint his face. Hasbro kept putting stuff out that didn't have painted heads. Watch this. Look at this. Thunder White Ranger. Watch this. So here's a picture of the Dino Thunder. This is another one they screwed up. I don't know if you could see that. Look at the black on the artwork, like around his visor, and then look at his head. They didn't do it. Like, he just has a white head. You see that? Like, they just, I don't know what's going on. Like, they just, like, forgot to, like, color stuff. That's what it should look like. And then, anyway, whatever. I can go on and on and on. Okay. So, worst figure, though, I'm going to go on record and say worst figure. Worst figure of the year. You guys, I mean, you called it. You guys definitely called it. The Child. Akka, Baby Yoda, Akka, Grogu. This did not need to be its own package. It shipped to me in a giant ass box. I'm sure, and everyone I talked to who ordered it individually got one of those too, so this was harmful to the planet. You know, it's like that big. It's like a little marble. Like, it's just, this did not need its own package. It was a cash in. It was stupid. This is the worst figure of the year, definitely. Okay. All right, let's do best food. What was the best food? Best food that I had this year. Best food that I had. Did I get the SH figure where it's Mando Baby Yoda? Yes, I did. I did. Oh, thank you. Guys, thank you for bringing up the tour. Shit. I got to remember where we got this food. Okay, I'm going to look this up. Bear with me, but it needs to be known. It needs to be known. One of the best meals of all time. There it is. I knew. I got a picture in front of it because I liked it so much. And what I ate there. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm calling it. Pearlie's Delicatessen in. Where was this? Was this Virginia? In Richmond, Virginia. Yeah. Pearlie's Delicatessen. And this is what I got. That was the best meal that I had on the entire tour. Right there. This was a breakfast of lox. Let's see. Potato latkes with smoked salmon and runny eggs and hollandaise and salmon roe. All on top. Came with a little kale salad, or like it's like kale and like salmon or something. Salad. That was... I mean, guys, I'm going to look at the video. Watch it. I mean, can you see that? Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm getting horny, dog. Oh, my God. Okay, so Pearlie's. Let's look them up. Let's give them a shout out. Okay. Did I run into... Well, we're not going to go there. Okay, yeah, this is Pearlie's Delicatessen. Yes. I'm going to give them a shout out. Go if you are in Richmond, Virginia. I don't know if they're doing takeout or what. Go here. Go here and get some of their good stuff because, man, it was the best breakfast I think I've ever had. I really think maybe ever in my life. It was the best thing I had. I mean, look at all these different foods you could get there. And this was, I mean, this place was, yeah. My other favorite food I had. This might be just behind it, but barely. And it's a lot of tourists are going to say this, but they're right. They're right, and for good reason. Katz's Deli pastrami sandwich, pastrami on rye. This is the only place I can think of that would charge me $20 for a sandwich, and I would kiss their ring and say thank you. Like, I went into this place and they yelled at me for misplacing my ticket, charged me way too much, yelled at me again, and I still bought socks on the way out and said bye. Truly, truly, truly unbelievable. Maybe the best sandwich I've ever had. And you can order this place online. And in fact, I'm thinking of doing that. I think what was it? It's like $120. It's like it's expensive, but you get enough for, I forget how many sandwiches, but I think it worked out to about $20 a sandwich. To be able to get it and not have to fly there, I mean, I guess that's not that bad of a deal. It's just a lot. But maybe that would be a fun gift idea or something, like go in halves with someone, get some sandwiches. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I can't stop dreaming about that. Worst food I had this year. Okay. That was Katz's Deli, by the way. People are asking, worst food. Might not be fair to say this, but whatever. Assholes. Are you talking about that they're assholes, or that's what I ate? Because either way, disrespectful. Okay. Worst food I ate this year. Uber Eats McDonald's. Specifically. We went to McDonald's a couple times. Went on our way, out of our way to pick it up from the drive-thru. It's fine. Uber Eats was like the colder, wetter version of McDonald's. I got this a couple times because I wanted to stream getting some of the gifts that they would give you. They didn't bring any because they were giving out merch with the orders. And yeah, it was on me for ordering that. It was totally my fault. I shouldn't have done that. I've made fun of that. Like, if you're doing Uber Eats, get something you can't easily get, No, I did it, and it was cold fries. It was a fillet of fish made from couch cushions. It was nasty. It took everything to a nasty new level, and so that was the worst thing that I think I ate this year. That I can think of. No, there was another. Oh, I think there was there's a specific meal, and this was on the tour too. Here. I don't want to name the venue, but okay, but I'll show you pictures. There was one venue that we went to, and the staff couldn't have been nicer, couldn't have been sweeter. And we're getting right. And what was cool is that a lot of these venues also served food. And then when we get there, they'd be like, "All right, you guys are performing tonight? Yeah, let us know what you want from the kitchen. We'll fix that up." It was like, this rules. Being on tour is kind of cool, And I really do miss it, truthfully. But we went to like the where I forget, Union something in Washington, and like we got there and it's like, hey, we we'll make you guys, we'll have dinner ready for you when you come here. It's like, oh, okay, cool. What do you guys have? And they're like, well, we do, like, one of our things is wood fire pizza, and it was like, thrill me, bring that out, just whatever. We were not picky at all, and I will say on record, we were probably the least pickiest tour group. Like, we are like, hey, surprise us, thrill us, we'll make do, whatever. We really didn't have a lot of demands. It's like they brought us food. Yeah, hell yeah. So, however, there was one venue we went to on this East Coast tour that it was almost like in an old timey kind of place, like kind of almost like a pub, not a pub, but I don't know, but it's a really cool venue. And they told us before, hey, you guys are in luck because we just changed our menu. And are you any of you into seafood? And I'm like, that's my favorite. And they're like, you're in a lot of luck. You're in a lot of luck right now because we have a whole new seafood menu and it's banging. It is banging. And whatever you guys want, it's on the house. It's on the house. Ooh. So Kevin and I both ordered the seared ahi. And ahi tuna, is I didn't want to eat like copious amounts of pizza in every city. But this is what it should look like. Seared ahi, like on a salad. And I think that's what we ordered. I don't remember if it was on a salad or with something else. But like that's some good looking seared ahi right there. It's the raw fish. Thank you, Magel Tiger, for your sub. But like, seared, whatever. You get the picture. There it is. Pretty nice, right? They brought it out and it was like not seared. It was like someone put it in set it on the motor of a car. Here, let me see if I can find. Yeah, it was like. It really was like. Now it wasn't green. Ignore the green. Ignore the green. It really, but other than the green, it really did look like that. It was like. Oh man, it was. I'm trying to find if there's any other picture similar to that, but yeah, it really was like, oh, and I did eat some, and it was like, yeah, this is like thoroughly cooked, like almost hard. Yeah, it did look like a smoker's lung. There was no green. I gotta emphasize that though. Anyway. That was the worst meal, I think, this year. I was so hungry going up to that because every venue was feeding us, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to eat today. I'm going to go in on whatever they serve. And then they brought that, and it was like, good. Thank you. And then they would walk away, and it'd be like, do we still have Pringles? Do we have Pringles? I really want to. We have so many fun stories and moments from the East Coast tour. I really want to get that together at some point. I don't. It's in a weird spot. We have like a whole documentary filmed, and the whole show filmed, and you name it. But it's in a weird spot because we thought we would tour a bunch more and then maybe release it at the end of that. But now it's like, when is that gonna happen? So maybe it just needs to come out. Or not. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. That was the worst meal that I had. Oh, man. Okay. So what's next? What should we do next? Favorite digital event. Favorite digital event I did this year? Can I not say simp anymore on Twitter? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh my god, are we still up? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to say that. Oh my god. Hi, my name is Rocco Bodie. I've been an entertainer and an online personality for over 9 years. The purpose of my content is to entertain and inform. But sometimes when lines are crossed in the name of journalism, things can happen that go too far. I never intended to hurt anybody with my words. I only intended to entertain. And I did not hurt my cat, fuck my cat, or anything. I don't even have a cat. I'm allergic. I thought because I am an incel, I could call other people that. And that was wrong. And I'm going to take the time to learn and do better. Improve myself. And hopefully go from incel to non-cel. Or Fifth Cell, the developer that created Scribblenauts. Okay. Next item. Oh, somebody said best fast food item. Okay, I'm going to say... I'm going to go out on a limb and give... I don't always give props to this chain. Not because it's not good. I just never go here. I don't. I don't. If I'm getting like a fast food burger or something, I usually end up going to In-N-Out or Five Guys or something like that. I never go here, even though it's a good place. This year, they got us to go, and they put out a damn good sandwich. I'm giving it, Wendy's, shout out, the pretzel bacon pub burger. This was legit good. This was a good fast food burger. And they, again, there's all these kind of fancier burger places, and Wendy's is great, but sometimes they compete, whatever. No, they did. Wendy's, you did a good ass job on that. Shout out. And Wendy's also did breakfast this year. Wendy's did their own honey butter chicken biscuit. Now that doesn't look the best right there. It looks like kind of a thick load, but Whataburger had that awesome chicken biscuit. And Wendy's did their own version of it, and I think it's just as good. Wendy's breakfast is awesome. Wendy's kicked ass this year. And I'm not going there all the time, but shout out to Wendy. Look at that. Yeah, they got good salads. I got a salad there a couple times, and that was really good. Yeah, they were actually like good. Sometimes you get a salad at a fast food place, and it's like, man, shouldn't have even bothered. But no, it was great. Yeah, Wendy's did a good job. Worst fast food item I had this year. I got to do it. Got to keep it controversial. This shit. Sorry, but I don't know what I'm doing here. What are we doing? What's the point? Not for me. Not for me. Okay. Burger King is your favorite breakfast? What does Burger King have for breakfast? Let's find that out. I want to look. Burger King breakfast. I've never even... I can't stand Burger King. Let me just get that out of the way. I've never liked any of that stuff. Burger King breakfast. That sounds like an insult. Yo, you fucking Burger King breakfast? Get out of here. Okay. I mean, these look like fairly standard breakfast items. Croissant. Okay. Breakfast croissant thing. Hearing all kinds of noises over there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, yeah, this looks badass. Look at that shit. Now, that's a breakfast. Everything that isn't a burger at Burger King is decent. Oh, so it's like Whataburger. Oh, they have they have one of these long breakfast sandwiches too? Don't they have a long burger? Anyway. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. Oh, that is kind of cool though. They have do they have impossible breakfast items? Did I just say that? Where is that? I just missed it. I thought I just saw it. But yeah, they have impossible stuff there. Okay, so what else you got? Yeah, ask me whatever. Best condoms of the year. Okay, I'll best? You're asking best? Probably this one. And then the worst? Probably this one. The Kiss condom. Because guess what? I thought it was going to be this. That's what I was looking for. And then this shit happened, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I ripped right through this shit. I mean, it was like might as well have not even tried. It was just there and gone. It was like vaporized. It's like these things held up like the fucking Mandalorian's gun had just shot them, just like gone. Anyway, okay. Best worst album of the year. No, I already did that. Best meme. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I want suggestions. Best meme. 2020 memes. Yeah, what was the best meme of the year? I'm trying to remember what. Oh, best and worst celebrity. Yeah. We'll do that for sure. Okay. Let's do. What's the actual meme? Like for me, like is that like the Vin Diesel song on Kelly Clarkson? Is that a meme? That's more of a moment, you know. I'm checking the meme database here. Yeah, I don't know. Top 2020 memes. No, not that. Not this. I'm looking at a list right now. Here, I'll show you. I'm looking at like a BuzzFeed list. Me Pan. What is this? I don't want to play. Never even heard of this. I don't know what this is. Okay. Goodbye. Fuck this shit. Hey, oh my god. This poor guy's gonna have to drink juice the rest of his life. Oh, he's just drinking juice and chilling. I feel bad for that guy. Fuck Fleetwood Mac. That shit sucks. Play who the Duhast guy, whatever his name is. All right, dancing pallbearers. I never thought that was funny. Sexualizing the USPS. Okay, that wasn't aware that we did that. Lose your job. Nah. Oh, what a funny meme when all this bad stuff was happening with the police. I don't know. Maybe it's funny. I'm not gonna watch it. Nature is healing. We are the virus. That was kind of funny for a minute. Because like someone meant that seriously. And then everyone just made fun of it. I guess that's inherently what a meme usually is. Okay. Karen's. Yeah. Okay. DW. What, her looking through the fence? All right. WAP. Oh my god. That's offensive, and I don't know why they did that. The song? Are they just referring to the song?
From the top, make it drop. That's some wet. That's some wet. Now get a bucket.
Stop. Everything is cake. That was kind of funny because I remember that one dude. There's one dude who made a video where suddenly everything around him was cake, and he did it like kind of cheaply, but it was a really funny video. I can't remember who did that, but that was kind of funny. This was funny for a minute. Maybe all of them kind of fall into that same pitfall. Fun for a minute. Gritty. I missed out on this. I don't know what people keep telling me about it, but I never saw anything with this. The 12-foot. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna double down. My favorite meme this year was the 12-foot tall skeleton. I'm planting my flag here and now because it was nothing but positive. That showed up at Halloween time. Everyone wanted to get it. Put up that fucking skeleton. Let's get spooky. Fuck this year. Here's a big ass skeleton. That's it right there. Because it wasn't just like, hey, we're making fun of something. It was like, hey, this skeleton rules. Let's pay respects to this fucking skeleton. I'm planting it right there. 12-foot skeleton. Yeah, you're totally right. They're gonna make way too many of them for next year and not be able to get rid of them. This meme was kind of funny when they kept rearranging Gossip Girl. Peppa who? Pig Girl. You know, it was for a minute. Who's next? Who's next?
Go, go,
Who's next?
go, 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 go.
No, I wasn't aware of that one. The I'm once again asking meme was kind of funny. So a good amount of these made me laugh. Da Vinci, this is funny for 2 seconds, and then everyone repeated it. It was like one viewing was funny. Oh, look, they said the wrong thing, and that's it. So to be called a meme, I would say like that is kind of stupid. Like just one thing, move on. That's like calling a guy who slipped and fell down a meme. Like, yeah, one time is funny. What are you? What blank are you? All right. World War III. Yeah, I never thought that was I didn't think World War III was that funny of a meme. That's just me. Draw 25. Okay. Know what that is? This claim is disputed. Oh, when they would have it in the tweet, like the president. Yeah, I don't know. Never seen two pretty best friends.
I ain't never seen two pretty best friends. It's always one of them got to be ugly.
Oh, is this actually... Shit, I didn't think these were playing audio. But the fucking headphones are hooked up. Yeah, they are playing audio. See, I got set up to fail. I thought, oh, these are all muted. They're playing through fucking headphones hooked up over here. I'm not going to get... Right, I wouldn't get taken down for just playing a few seconds of this stuff, right? I mean, it's just a few seconds. Bong Joon-ho's kissing Oscars. All right. That was a meme? Okay. We did it, Joe. Okay. Wash your lyrics. Okay. No. Mike Bloomberg Instagram memes. Yeah. Yeah, these are getting less funny as we go on. Private Island is kind of funny. Lin-Manuel Miranda lip-biting selfie. That was a meme? I mean, are they just... They're scraping the bottom of the barrel at this point, right? Oh, Mike Pence fly. Oh. Dolly Parton challenge. Okay. Cultural reset. Wipe it down. Oh, no. Stop playing this shit. White, right? It's white. White. Okay, that's kind of funny. Oh man, I'm getting lost down the rabbit hole here. 4 seasons total landscaping. That's a meme? How's it? I loved that moment. I love that happened, but so you agree. Yeah, okay. Tiger King, that was a show. Oh man. One comment. Only some are truly memorable, and then it's a spam next to it. Okay, done with that. Okay. Let's see. What games are you looking forward to in 2021? Let me know what else to rank. But oh yeah, best tweet. Yeah, let's do it. This was a good one. Thank you, Kurt, for posting this. Joker 2019. This happened to my buddy Eric. Best tweet. That was a really good one, but my favorite tweet. Shit. I had one here. Damn. There's one that I thought, like I said, like, yo, this is like one of the best things I've seen. Let me see if I got it liked here, because maybe I could dig it up. I'm really sorry. Sorry, this is extremely boring. I know that. Damn, I can't find it. I know that I had a tweet that was so fire. Oh, this was a good one too. E-girls and their podcaster boyfriend. I did like that one. That was a really good tweet. That's a picture of me in any relationship I've ever been in. Thank you, HC Hacks for your sub. But I know I have a better tweet. Okay. Damn, I just can't find it. Well, that was a really exciting segment. Best streaming service, Quibi or HBO Max. I'm probably thinking Quibi because it was kind of like just here's something and now we're gone forever, you know. Very low commitment. Favorite video of the year is, Ryan brought it up and I have to agree. My favorite video of the year is definitely what's his name? David Guetta Ends Racism. That is for sure my favorite video of the year. I could watch that over and over and over again. The audacity of that is sick. and it's just, it couldn't be directed better. Anyway, David Guetta Ends Racism is my favorite video. David Lynch had the best YouTube. Yeah, Best YouTube channel of the year, David Lynch, for sure. All positive, giving you the weather every day, giving you a lucky number every day. You know, I love him. So he has best YouTube channel of the year. Worst YouTube channel of the year, I'm going to go ahead and give it to my man Shane Dawson. That's probably the worst. I didn't really even watch it, but it looked shitty. Okay. Favorite Fast and Furious movie of the year. Okay, I watched them all this year. And I'm going Fast 5. 5 was my favorite. Never seen them before. Watched them all in a row. 5 was my favorite. Okay. Favorite 4K release of 2020? That's a good question. Well, I haven't popped in Tenet yet, so maybe that will look cool. I don't know. But thank you, Mr. Ben Show, for your sub. Let's see. Well, Drift on top. Lord of the Rings. I didn't check out the Lord of the Rings thing. I would say, damn, I forget what all came out this year. Damn. Yeah, maybe 1917, honestly. Maybe. Like in terms of like impressive, like something really impressive. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably 1917. I'm trying to find it, but I can't find. Oh. Well, I was gonna say the Star Wars box set did come out this year, but it's they were great in 4K. But they're still the edited versions, you know. Yeah, Back to the Future. That's it. That's it for me. I've watched this more than anything else. When I come home and I work on stuff, I just put this on all the time. I could watch it again and again and not get sick of it. Back to the Future. I don't know what is Grove. What I didn't even click this. What happened? It just popped up. Grove. Oh guys, it's only $40 on Grove. Oh man, that's like one grub of a deal. You guys ordered a lot from Grove? Oh, it's Groove. Groove? Whatever. Okay. All right, so Back to the Future. Worst 4K. What's the worst 4K that came out this year? I don't know, some shitty movie. Great answer. Best. What did somebody ask a minute ago? Checking out Grove. Best Apple product of the year. Best Apple product of the. You know what though? I didn't get too many. There were a lot of good ones last year, but this year, like AirPod Pros were pretty cool, but that was the end of last year. I didn't really get like a big new thing this year from them. I got I swapped my phone for the new one, but so I guess that, but wasn't the best year to be buying all kinds of cool tech. It was like, let's see what happens. Let's see how this goes. Rims for the Apple computer. They were tight. I agree with you. Favorite vinyl release. Ooh. I'm thinking in my room. I'm looking. There's one right there that I thought, oh, that's so cool. I'm trying to think of what it was. I really liked Mondo's I'm gonna go ahead and say, for me, I know not everyone will agree with this, but this was really sick. Mondo's Death Stranding record. I thought that cover was really cool. And this one, like, they released this one, which was the score, but this one had all the vocal songs, and it's a really, like, mellow album. And I thought, for a vinyl thing, and, you know, all the records like look like that and stuff, or what I think, or maybe they're like this. Yeah, either way, that was really cool. We have to go back 3 LP set. Was that this year or last year? I don't remember. Did I get any KKB releases in vinyl? No, but I bought all their albums in lossless on Bandcamp. Like you could get them in lossless format, and I did pick that up because I wanted to hear them pop. Best grocery store. Hardest I laughed this year. Oh, this is no bullshit. You're going to call me a shill. You're going to call me not a sellout, but a self-promoting dude. Oh, shit. Are we still good? You hearing me? Even touching this mic sometimes cuts it. You're going to think I'm self-promoting, but it was one thing in the Evangelion in 5 minutes video that's coming out this Monday. And I know I sound like, oh, you know, nice promotion, but I edited the video. You know, I always kind of do with these in 5 minutes. I do kind of the first cut, then Derek does a pass on it, and then I come back to it, and we kind of talk it out and see where we land between our different thoughts on editing and stuff. And there was one thing he added in editing that I wasn't expecting, and when he showed it to me, I like almost spit my drink. Like he had to pause. He really did have to pause the video because I couldn't stop laughing. And it's not even, I guarantee if I told you what it was and then you see the video, you'll be like, that's not that funny. I mean, it's fine. It was just my kind of gag, and it blindsided me. Can you give us a tease on how many guest stars for this Ava video? Well, we made it kind of in isolation, so it's not like a lot of guests could be, you know, we didn't want to like be dangerous and have a lot of people coming in and out of our studio, but there are some voices in it that were also cracking me up listening to. So there are some vocal cameos in this video that I think are pretty funny. Just like, oh, I recognize. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you'll see. You'll recognize some of the voices. It's kind of funny. Some maybe you won't, but some of you will. I think that video is just about, you know, we're always coming down to the last minute, of course, but no, we're like there's a couple little titles that need to be put into it, but aside from that, I think it's video's ready to go. Canedro, thank you for your sub. How long were we working on the video? Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Whenever we could, it was kind of like that was the thing we could, you know, work on this year. If we weren't like getting events ready or other stuff, you know, events like 64X or whatever, if we weren't doing that, we were working on the Ava video. And so it was all year, but it wasn't like we worked on it every minute of every day of every year, you know. No, it was like throughout the year whenever we safely could. You know, there was a while where people weren't coming in. I was the only one coming in here, and I would try to do what I could. There's things that I would just do by myself, like, let's get this little shot. I can, you know, this little effect, I could do that, or I could, you know, whatever. But then it's like, okay, can we safely bring in Derek and Sean? Okay, well, let's film with them. Okay, well, can we, you know, whatever we could do. And so we did it throughout the year. Our plan was for it to come out a lot earlier than that, but just the way the world was. But it paid off. It let us take our time. Only thing is, it's not going to be 5 minutes, and I hope that's okay with people. I want to make sure we have permission to make it longer than 5 minutes. It's weird. Like, we did that with our Metal Gear Solid in 5 minutes video, and I feel like there were like actual people mad about it. Like, first of all, you lied to me. What is this? And then, but we did that with the Cell Saga video, and people were like, cool. Oh, yeah, I wish this would have gone even longer. It's like, okay. Just speed it up. I tried. I actually did. The first cut of the video, I showed the other guys, and I said, look, this first cut, I'm going to edit it as fast as possible just to see if we can hit the 5 minute mark. Let's just try it and see what that looks like. And it was, yeah, it didn't work. It was still over. And so it's like, okay, well, let's just maybe adjust it and make it watchable. But it's still a very fast paced video, and all my favorite moments are in there. I really like it. Just about all my favorite moments are in there. Of course, we had to abbreviate stuff, to make it, it's an abridged version. So there's stuff left out, but everything in the series is in there that I thought was worth adapting. Like, it's boiled down to like Shinji's story. Like, it really focuses on him. Because the end of that show kind of does that. Like, all these characters have separate arcs, but we're talking about this video before it's even out, so sorry. I'm not giving anything away, but even when the show ends, it, like, in the last episode, it kind of says like, okay, everyone's got their own problems, but we're going to focus on Shinji. That's what our video kind of does. It focuses on him. How are you handling the iconic music? Handling it very well. Has Sean found a new love for Ava since doing the video? Oh, I'm sure. He hasn't acted that way, but I'm sure. How could you not? Casting Sean was bold. Who else? I mean, you got to use that pain, Who else? Someone who is so upset with their character is the perfect person to play Shinji. Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I'd be stoked. You don't want stoked. You want misery. Anyway. Let's see. Somebody asked earlier, best anime. Yeah, again, I'm not really watching new stuff. I'm about to start the new season of Attack on Titan, but I haven't watched it. But I've been watching JoJo. That wasn't this year, but I enjoyed it. McCartney 3, I haven't heard it yet. Demon Slayer, I did hear good stuff about. Favorite Mega 64 merch. Oh, somebody asked favorite Mega 64 video. It's always douchey to me to like, oh, let me tell you about my work and what's the best one. But I'll allow myself like a minute just to say what I personally thought. I'll be a douche for a second. As long as I acknowledge it, it's okay. It's like if someone says, it's like if you write a messed up joke, as long as somebody in the scene says, dude, that's messed up, you can get a, well, no, okay. Favorite video. Hey, you know what is an underrated video? I am gonna toot our own horn. Beep beep. I think our film FAQ or film facts or whatever it was called, movie walkthroughs video. I thought that was an underrated video. I think that video's funny. And it didn't really catch on. Like, it was kind of like, what is this? And whatever. With the general public, I guess. But I liked that video. That was one of my concepts that I pitched. I liked it. It was one made we had to film it safely. Like, we each filmed ourselves individually. So, maybe it could have been a little more dynamic if that had not been the case, but I like it. I really liked it. But my favorite video is Ava in 5 minutes, I think. Which is not out yet. So again, douchey. Yeah, what a douche. I know. You like the fake show in the Mega 64 Con. 64X was maybe like my favorite thing I did all year. Like, that was so much fun. That was a lot of fun. I think we got to do that again. Favorite barbecue? Phil's. Favorite collab video? Like someone else, like a general collab, or are we collab with someone? Oh, favorite barbecue cut of meat. I gotta go brisket. Brisket. Did I go fishing? What's the best fish I caught? Wide mouth bass. What's your number one thing on your post-COVID lockdown list of things to do? I'm gonna say Disneyland or an orgy. One of the two. Thank you, Flan Swanson, for your sub. Did you hear about the Super Nintendo World Direct happening tomorrow? Oh my God. I just heard about that. They just announced it like minutes ago. They're going to reveal a whole bunch of info. And by the way, I'm going. When Nintendo World opens in Osaka in February, I'm going to be there one way or another. So start figuring out who's giving me their vaccine, because there is no option. I'm going. So, start figuring out if you got a grandparent that sucks. Give me a heads up, and you want to like swipe that vaccine, let me know. Because I'm going. I mean, that's as it's going to happen. It's a question of who is willing to make the sacrifice so that I can go. Because that is top priority. Going to a theme park right now. Steal Johnny's vaccine. Well, by the time Johnny gets a vaccine, we'll all be able to get one. That ain't going to cut it. I need it now. These first responders, I mean, haven't they already responded? They need more? Have I ever done behind-the-scenes tour of the land in Epcot? Yes, I did it last year. That was really cool. That was great. Favorite Ellen moment? I think probably when she cried. That was just relatable. Well, guys, I think we covered a lot of ground here. I think we summed up a lot. Favorite YouTube comment? Favorite YouTube comment. Favorite YouTube comment. I'm gonna say the one that was like you rule. There's one guy who makes some sort of sexual comment about me. I think on every single video. If you look, you'll see him. And I still don't know. I don't know where I sit with that in terms of like should anyone do that to anyone? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it on my end. I am like, oh, that's kind of cool. I guess I'm, doing it for him. That's kind of neat, So thank you. Favorite BJ's pizza menu item, dude. Oh, it's not here. Somebody sent me or gave me a BJ's gift card. I don't remember who did that. But I haven't been there in like a decade, probably. But I got a gift card. Why haven't I done it? Who doesn't? I'm better than that joke. I was gonna say it. I was gonna say who isn't down for BJ's, and I think this my stream is better than that. I think we can all do better. All right. Well, guys, we covered a lot of ground. We did a lot of stuff. Covered the year, summed up the good and the bad. Favorite Costco item? Uh-oh. Okay, I do have to tell you about something real quick. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, this shit. I went to Costco earlier this year, stock up on stuff, and I came across a snack. Thank you, Shivering Pug, for your sub. A snack that pisses me off. I wish I would have never seen it. These organic cauliflower bites. These are dried cauliflower with a little bit of sea salt. And these are as good as chips. I've never been a big cauliflower guy, but this dried cauliflower, it's dried and salted, and it's like better than potato chips. And way healthier. And they're totally keto friendly too. They don't have a lot of carbs. So if you're going low carb, they're a good snack. Dude, Costco had giant bags of them, for maybe like $6. They had them for like a month, and then they were gone. And then I've been chasing that dragon all year. I've been like, where are those cauliflower bites? They don't do them anymore. Costco doesn't do them anymore. You can maybe get them at Whole Foods in like a little 1 ounce bag for $4. It's like $4 for like gone. But every now and then they show up on the Amazon Prime Now app. Thank you, Garrett Victor, for all your generosity. They show up on the Prime Now app because you can order stuff from Whole Foods. And every now and then I'll be up late and I'll just be like, oh, son of a bitch. And I'll order a few bags of them. Ugh. And by that point, it's like $12. And it's not like I got that many snacks for $12. You could have a mountain of Doritos for $12. So anyway, yeah. So every now and then I'll throw one of them in my order just to taste it again. But it's a real bummer. Anyway, I wish I would have never stumbled upon that snack. That's my favorite item I got at Costco this year, and they're like crack to me. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end on that somber note, I think. Thank you guys for joining me. There's nobody else here. There might have, I don't know, actually. The Kirkland hoodies are like $15. Do they have those? I need to go to Costco and get those. I absolutely need to. Anyway, they have like a hoodie or sweatshirt with Kirkland logo on it. I need it. Oh, it's on their website? Oh, they have it. Oh, I didn't know these were on their website. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. I'm going to have to order those. Only $20 too. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. It's been fun doing Futureprobe this year. You know, kind of just winging it. I don't know what I'm ever going to do on any Thursday night until probably half an hour before I go live. I always try to add a little spontaneity to it. See what, if it's something I want to talk about or a game I want to play. I always like to decide last minute, but you guys tune in and it makes me happy. I always think like, who's going to tune in? There's no plan here, but maybe sometimes no plan is the best plan. Anyway, thank you guys very much for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. I will stream again. I'm sure, before the end of the year. Either I'll play a game or, whatever. For some reason, I always find that, I don't even plan this, but I always stream on New Year's Day. Like, I make a pizza. DiGiorno's usually hooks it up, which they did again, by the way. I just want to point that out. I've got DiGiorno's blacking out the sun in my fridge. Anyway, so maybe we'll do that again. There will be other streams, but this is the last Futureprobe of this type of this year. So thank you guys very much. And yeah, the Christmas Cast 2020 is happening this Sunday. Tune in, check it out. And I'm very excited about that. So guys, thanks again. And I will see you next time in the 2021 edition of Futureprobe. Thank you guys. Good night. My name is Rocco Bodie, and I want to apologize for tonight's content. I said I wanted to go from incel to wincel. The purpose of my content is to entertain and inform. And my use of these terms provided neither. Just because I'm a virgin doesn't mean it's okay to say that on a stream. And next time I stream, I'll learn from my mistakes. I will do better. And I will say that I'm banging constantly. I will refer to myself as a Chad next time. And I hope that you can find that in me and give me a second chance to do that. I did not lay a finger on my dog. I did not fuck my dog. I did not feed AA batteries to my dog.